સંધાન ઓલ ગુજરાત ઇન્ટિગ્રેટેડ ક્લાસરૂમ
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Welcome to all to Sandhan mathematics lecture. Today we are talking about the linear transformations. Okay. Linear transformations are mappings between two vector spaces satisfying certain conditions. Apart from mathematics, linear transformations play important role in other subjects like statistics, operations research, physics, chemistry, etc. Rotation of axis, reflections and projections which we study in coordinate geometry can be viewed as linear transformations. Also, differentiation and integration can be viewed as linear transformations too. Due to such importance of linear transformations, a vector space is also known as linear space. Let us define linear transformation. Let U and V be any vector spaces. Then a mapping T from U to V is said to be a linear transformation if the following two conditions are held. For every vector u1 u2 belongs to U, and for every scalar alpha, first T of u1 plus u2 equals T of u1 plus T of u2, and second T of alpha times u1 is equal to alpha times T of u1. Okay, then we say that T is a linear transformation between U and V. Here we note that in the first condition, in the definition of linear transformation, plus is addition of vectors. Second, the plus on the left hand side is the addition of vectors of U, while on the right hand side plus is the addition of vectors of the vector space V. Third, here linear transformation T preserves the binary operation plus, hence it is also called a homomorphism. Fourth, a linear transformation T from U to U is known as a linear operator on the vector space U. Okay. Let us see some examples of this. First, let T1 from R2 to R2, where T1 is defined as T1 of AB is equal to A plus B, B A for every vector AB of R2 is a linear transformation. Here we prove this. Here we are having T1 is defined as T1 of AB is A plus B, B A. So we check first condition. So let X is equal to A1 B1 and Y is equal to A2 B2 be any two vectors of R2. Then X plus Y equals A1 plus A2 B1 plus B2. Therefore T1 of this X plus Y is equal to T1 of A1 plus A2 B1 plus B2 is equal to, now applying the rule of T1, okay, this equals A1 plus A2 plus B1 plus B2 B1 plus B2 and A1 plus A2. this can be written as, okay, now on the left hand side, right hand side, T1 of x will be equal to T1 of x is what? A1 B1 is equal to, okay, applying on this A1 B1, we can have A1 plus B1 B1 A1, and T2 of y is equal to T2 of, we have y is equal to A2 B2 is equal to A2 plus B2 B2 A2. Therefore, sorry, here T1. Okay, so T1 of x plus T1 of y is equal to, we can adjust A1 plus A2 plus B1 plus B2 B1 plus B2 A1 plus A2. If you say this is equation 1, this is 2, then from 1 and 2 we get T1 of x plus y is equal to T1 of x plus T1 of y. That is, first condition is verified. Now we check the second condition. In this we have to show that T1 of alpha x is equal to alpha times T1 of x. So our left hand side is T1 of alpha x, that is T1 of, we have taken x is A1 B1, so alpha times A1 B1 is equal to T1 of alpha A1 alpha B1. Now applying the rule of T1, okay, this is equal to alpha A1 plus alpha B1 alpha B1 alpha A1. So we can take common alpha in each component. So we get alpha times A1 plus B1 B1 A1, it equals to alpha times T1 of A1 B1, that is alpha times T1 of x. That is our right hand side. So second condition is verified. So here the function T1 from R2 to R3 satisfying both the conditions for a linear transformation. Hence T1 is a linear transformation. We see the second example. You can check this function T2 defined from R2 to R3, where T2 of xyz is equal to x minus y, x plus y plus z, x plus z. Okay, for every xyz belongs to R3 is also a linear transformation. You can check both the conditions, okay, that T2 verifies, T2 satisfies both the conditions. Third example, suppose we define a function T3 like this, T3 from R3 to R3, where T3 of xyz is equal to x minus y, x square. For every xyz belongs to R3, then it will not be a linear transformation, because here we have T3 is equal to T3 of xyz is defined as x minus y, okay, x square. Okay, now take any two vectors, say take u is equal to x1 y1 z1, v is equal to say x2 y2 z2 belongs to R3. Okay, then T3 of u will be x1 minus y1 x1 squared. and T3 of V will be x2 minus y2 x2 squared. Therefore, if we add this T3 of U plus T3 of V will be x1 minus y1 plus x2 minus y2 x1 plus x2 x1 square plus x2 squared. Okay, say this is 1. Now if we take U plus V, then x1 plus x2 y1 plus y2 z1 plus z2. If we apply T3 on this vector U plus V, then it will give difference of x and y coordinates. So x1 plus x2 minus y1 minus y2, x coordinate is x1 plus x2, and z1 plus z2 will be x coordinate square, it will be x1 plus x2 whole squared. This equals x1 plus x2 minus y1 minus y2 x1 plus x2. Here x1 square plus twice x1 x2 plus x2 square. If we say this is 2, obviously 1 is not equal to 2. So function T3 is not satisfying the first condition for a linear transformation. Hence this function T3 is not a linear transformation. Next example, if we take function T4 like this, T4 from R3 to R3, T4 of xyz is equal to x minus y x 1 plus z for every xyz belongs to R3 is also not a linear transformation. You can verify that because that of addition of constant, translation in the z component. Next we take if we take function T5 from R2 to R2, where T5 of AB is equal to KB for every AB belongs to R2 is a linear transformation where K is a fixed real number. Here T5 is called magnification of vectors if mod of K is greater than 1, and it is called dilation of vectors if modulus K is less than 1. You can verify that it is a function. That is a linear transformation. Now if we take function T6 from R2 to R2, T6 of A1 A2 is equal to A1 0, and T7 from R2 to R2, T7 of A1 A2 is equal to 0 A2 for every vector A1 A2 of R2 are linear transformations. You can easily verify these two functions. Here T6 and T7 are known as projections on x-axis and y-axis respectively. If we take functions now, T8 and T9 defined this way, T8 of AB is equal to A plus KB B, and T9 of AB is T9 of AB is A B plus KA for every vector AB of R2 are linear transformations where K is a fixed real number. You can easily verify these two functions are also linear transformations. T8 and T9 are called share with respect to x-axis and y-axis respectively. If we take another two functions, T10 and T11 from R2 to R2, where T10 is T10 of AB is AKB, and T11 of AB is KAB for every AB belongs to R2 are linear transformations where K is a fixed non-zero real number. Here the linear transformations are defined as this way. T10 and T11 are known as compression of degree K with respect to x-axis and y-axis respectively. We take next two functions, T12 and T13 from R2 to R2, where T12 of AB is A minus B, and T13 of AB is equal to minus AB for every AB belongs to R2 are linear transformations. Here T12 and T13 are known as reflections of the point AB in x-axis and y-axis respectively. If I take T14 from R2 to R2 defined this way, T14 of xy is equal to alpha 1x plus alpha 2y, alpha 3x plus alpha 4y for every xy belongs to R2 is always a linear transformation for any scalars alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4. Okay. Here if we change the values of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4, then the previous all the functions which are magnification, dilation, projections, share, compression, reflection are special cases of the linear transformation defined previously T14. Okay, by taking suitable values of alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 and alpha 4. We come to the some results. First theorem. Okay, in the definition of linear transformation, we are checking two conditions for a function to be a linear transformation between two vector spaces. Here we can merge the two conditions this way. First, as a form of theorem 1. Theorem 1 states that let U and V be any vector spaces, then a mapping T from U to V is a linear transformation if and only if T of alpha U1 plus beta U2 equals alpha times T of U1 plus beta times T of U2 for every vectors U1 U2 of U and for every scalars alpha beta. Let us prove this theorem. Okay, prove the theorem 1. In first part, assume T is a linear transformation. Okay, take any two vectors, take any